For 38 years on the bench, he was haunted by his very first case. After coldly ruling against the struggling mother, his father's devastating critique, "You can't treat people like that," shattered him. That moment of profound failure sparked a vow that it never happened again, forging the legendary compassion of the world's most beloved judge.
My first day on the court set the tone of my judgeship of over 30 years. I get upset even thinking about it. I felt crumbled at that moment. I've never forgotten that. To this day, and I was on the bench for 38 years, I still think of that case. It's my first day on the bench. I was on the bench, and I asked my dad, who was maybe the most decent man I ever met in my life. And so I said, "Dad, why don't you come down and view me? I'm sitting on the bench today for the first time." And a woman came before me who had 3 kids. She owed, I think, $300 worth of parking tickets. And she said, "I just can't pay them, I don't have the money." And I said, "Well, maybe I can place you on a payment program." She says, "You can place me on a payment program, but I can't pay anyway." So I said, "Okay, fine's $300, see the clerk, and now if you don't pay, your car's going to get booted." So court's over, and I said, "Dad, how did I do?" He said, "Frank, that woman, she was scared. You should have talked to her. You can't treat people like that, Frank." He said, "Frank, now suppose she can't feed the kids tonight if she paid those tickets. She doesn't have a car. She can't drive them to school. What are you doing? You weren't brought up that way." And I can tell you without fear of contradiction, it never happened again.
10 touching courtroom moment of Judge Frank Caprio reminding us the most powerful acts of mercy. A 96-year-old man was in court for a speeding ticket in a school zone. His son was with him, explaining he drive.
"How old is your son?"
63.
Yeah. And Daddy's still.
A man who was homeless and living out of his car explained he couldn't afford the exorbitant fee to remove a boot from his vehicle. He showed the judge he only had $5 to his name. Seeing his genuine desperation, Judge Caprio worked with him, drastically reduced the fines to what he could afford, and spoke to him with dignity and respect.
The car's registered to Rosarius Pina. You are Christian, right?
Yeah.
Evidently, do you know who Rosarius Pina is?
No.
That's who owns the car. So you never registered the car?
No.
How long did you have the car?
Just a couple of days. They dropped it off the next morning, car out of the boot. I stored it because I'm homeless. I live in the car. So all my stuff is in the car right now. All my clothes, all my stuff is living in the car.
Well, do you know where the car is?
No, I have no idea.
Go to the tow company, get the stuff out of the car. You're not going to get the car back.
I won't be able to, no, I don't have no money. Unless I borrow the money, but. So she called the people from the booth not to tow the car yet.
First of all, I believe you. And I know when you're broke, when you don't have any money, the mistake you made was you would drive and use $100 from the Philomena Fund.
Appreciate it.
To help you, so that you will get the car back. You can't drive it with that plate.
No, I don't drive it. It's just parked so I can sleep in it.
At any rate, the boot will be released.
Appreciate it. I have one of my friends, he does tow, so he'll do me the favor and remove it for me.
You'll move it so you'll have a place to get it.
Yeah. He's gonna park it in one of his lots. Okay. I'm just gonna remove the plate, give it away to a police officer so they could just take it. I don't even want to deal with the plate. I never had this issue before. This is my first time. My dad passed away a year ago, so I've been tough. It's been tough for me.
Good luck. I'm rooting for you. Hope things work out for you. Before the morning is out, the boot will be released.
Thank you.
You'll be able to go and get it.
Thanks.
How do you feel? You feel better?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I was just kind of lost. I was just like, I'm gonna lose all my stuff. I don't know where to put it.
Okay.
I used to live with my dad, so he's not here no more. I don't have help.
We're rooting for you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
He went to court to pay a ticket, but his powerful story about service and overcoming racism left the judge speechless. A routine traffic court appearance takes an unexpected. His emotional story about service and sacrifice moves everyone in the courtroom.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Richardson, you have 3 red light violations. 2 are on Pleasant Valley Parkway and 1's on Dean Street. What do you remember about it?
That's I work at the VA, so I come out the back sometimes, or sometimes I come from Chalk Zone around. So
Yeah. Are you a vet?
Yes, I am.
Where did you serve?
Gulf War, 1990.
You actually served in the Gulf War?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How
I
long?
first started at Fort Benning.
Fort Benning, Georgia?
Paratroopers there. Another level up.
There aren't many levels higher. It's okay. Whenever you're ready, John, don't rush. It's okay. Anyway, while you're composing yourself, I want you to know that we're all very proud of what you did for this country, and I'm sure that the guys that you and women that you served with all feel the same way for your contributions. All right, John, I got one more question I want to ask you. How has your service changed your outlook on life?
Just that knowing that once someone makes an understanding that humans, we can live together, just combat is not the answer.
John, before me, and I said, well, you went through these lights, you're paying $85. Oh, my instincts are, there has to be some way we can show our thanks to those people who served and risked their lives and never talk about it. Don't look for any special treatment in life. But nevertheless, they willingly went. He was actually on the battle lines, bullets flying over his head. City of Smithies. And I'm going to thank you profusely for all of us assembled here today for your service. Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
A woman appeared before him and simply could not stop laughing. Rather than scolding her for contempt of court, Judge Caprio's infectious good nature took over. He started laughing with her, asking what was so funny, completely disarming the formal setting and connecting with her on a human level before kindly resolving her case. In a case that perfectly summarized his philosophy.
She's blaming the clock on her car. I think 9:59 is close enough to 10. Matters dismissed.
Thank you.
Good luck.
A woman named Giselle has 9 unpaid violations and her car has been booted. She claims she's not the sole owner of the vehicle and that she can't afford to pay. The judge brings up a beauty pageant winner to act as a judge on the case. The beauty queen, like Armani, recommends a lower fine, which the judge accepts.
Giselle, you have 9 unpaid violations. 2 of them are red lights and 7 are parking tickets. Did you know that?
I'm not the owner of the vehicle. I'm not
Yo, Giselle, okay? That means you have 7 parking tickets. I can do 3 things. Number 1 is I can charge her $900. Number 2 is I can probably charge her somewhere around $700. Or number 3 is I can charge her $210 for the tickets and a $100 boot fee. So it's either $900, $700, or it's $300.
$210 and $100 for the boot.
Okay, well, I asked for it, so I guess I'll have to abide by her recommendation, okay? So it's going to cost you $310. All right, how much of that can you pay today?
You have like 200 now.
1 month to pay the balance.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Pamela is ticketed for parking too close to a corner. She explains that she was dropping off someone with disabilities. The judge notes that everyone is charged with knowing city ordinances, but ultimately dismisses the ticket because of her good work helping others.
Because you failed meet your obligation when you come into Providence. You're from Warwick.
Yes,
Yeah. Don't you know about the rules when you come into Providence?
some of them.
Do you know what this book is?
Yeah,
What is it?
probably all violations.
These are the city ordinances for Providence.
Okay.
One of the city ordinances is that you cannot park 25 feet to the corner. Before you come into Providence, you have to buy this book and read it, and then you would know that. But you didn't buy the book.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
No.
well, it's a city ordinance. Everyone's charged with knowing the city ordinances. I know you didn't know.
No,
Okay.
so what do I do if I'm dropping someone off? I can't.
Based on the circumstances, as you have explained them to me, that you deal with people with disabilities and you were walking someone into a facility, I'm going to dismiss it.
Thank you.
Keep up your good work.
Thank you.
A woman named Donna is cited for making a right turn on a red light. She initially blames the sign for being confusing and claims she's old. But when the judge presses her on the issue, she admits she did come to a sufficient stop. The judge dismisses the case, having received the single piece of information he was looking for.
Donna Day Camps, this is a red light on Roger Williams Avenue and Elmwood Avenue. Okay, the motorist is charged with making a right-hand turn where right-hand turn is prohibited. What do you want to tell me, Donna?
I just think with that sign moved.
Say was, I came to a stop. Because if I look at it, I think you came to a
I
sufficient
did,
stop.
and then I made the right.
But you didn't say that. You gave me all this other stuff. I'm from
Yeah,
the
but you
neighborhood.
would
I'm
say
not
it
from the
right on
neighborhood.
camera.
Sign. I'm an old dog. I'm a young dog. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a very narrow issue here. The issue is, did you come to a stop?
Yes, I did.
Sufficient. Let's look at it again. I can't see the sign. You came to a stop. I'm going to dismiss it.
Thank you.
Lillian is caught speeding while rushing to pick up her sick daughter from school. The judge brings the daughter to the stand. Valerie, an aspiring engineer, vouches for her mother's careful driving, saying this must have been an isolated incident. The judge, impressed by the young girl, dismisses the ticket.
You're going to be a great scientist. If you ever change your mind, you might be a great lawyer as well. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
Michael Romano is called for 3 tickets but says nothing, electing to take the Fifth Amendment. The judge and inspector joke about his right not to speak, but the judge upholds his right to remain silent and fines him, stating that silence also leads to an $85 fine.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Okay, you have 3 tickets. One right here on West Fountain Street, and one on Way Boston Street, and one on Blackstone Street. What do you want to tell me about this?
Can't really say much, Your Honor.
You don't want to say anything? You don't want to say a word, huh? Well, you know, in the police academy, he's entitled not to. Not only does he have freedom of speech, he also has the freedom not to speak. And he's decided to exercise his freedom not to speak. Because he was taught when he was a kid that silence is golden, right?
Correct.
See? He knows. All right. Silence also leads to an $85 fine.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck.
These moments, and so many others like them, are why Judge Frank Caprio will be remembered not just as a judge, but as a global symbol of empathy, decency, and the profound truth that everyone deserves a second chance. The kindest judge has passed on, but the light of his kindness and the warmth of his mercy will continue to shine within us all.